efficiently and strategically about, it just all happens now. You got to prepare.
Yeah, no, and here's the thing, right? Julius and Donte added a lot to our team. Whenever we had a need, obviously, at the center position, so that was really the driving force behind it. And so, but we certainly appreciated everything both of those guys did for us. It's a tough decision to make, but we felt it was one that we had to make. And now we're excited to have Cat. I think to be able to get a player of his stature was huge, but you don't get a player like that without giving good players up. And so that's what we had to do, but we're excited about the team that we have.
You mentioned his skill set. Just how different can you guys be with a guy in the center who's maybe the best shooting big man that's been?
Well, I think that you're seeing that that's the way of our league now. You're seeing the skill set of all the players. Most teams have one big, they can play away from the basket, opens up the floor, so you're playing 5 out. But they can have a guy who can not only shoot the three, but can also put it on the floor and also play back to the basket. He does it all, and you say he's a very difficult guy to switch against because you can take a small into the post.
What was your first conversation with him?
That was great. We've maintained, relationship through the years, and so it's always good to see him, and it's great to have him on our team. So, it was a few days where everyone was chomping at the bit to get started, but that's part of, our league, and you have to go through different things, but it's great to have him out there with his teammates.
Does it help you a little that you have a knowledge of how, so you don't have to learn about the game and how he's effective?
Yeah, I think there is, there's some benefit, to having coached him before and know who he is as a person, but also to understand that, that was more than 5 years ago, so he's in a different place, he's a different player. And so there's going to be a learning curve, and we have to adjust quickly.
Kind of with that, are you excited to get to learn about Cat, the new player, the new person who has gone through experiences over the last 5 years? Obviously, a different person.
Yeah, I think with all our players, and just like when we got Jalen, I had known Jalen from, when he was in junior high school and high school, being in our gym all the time and knowing him as a little kid, and then he plays in the league, and I coached against him, and then now all of a sudden, he comes in and he's not that little kid anymore. He's a grown man, and so it's. But that's life, and like I said, we're excited to have him.
In Minnesota, they had Rudy as well, protecting the paint. So how do you envision this Cat here when he's probably playing primarily a lot of the fives?
Yeah, and, we have to do everything collectively as a team. So, I think his shot blocking, his length will be helpful. But I think the team developing a second, third effort mentality. I like the versatility of our wings. I think that's unique. I think having a Mikhail, OG, Josh, that allows us to do some things. I like how disruptive Cam is and Deuce with the second unit. I think Landry gets overlooked a lot. He's very good defensively. And so I think we have a number of weapons.
Tom, Josh a couple of days ago mentioned how he thought it would be useful the season that Cat had last year, just with Ant really taking a step forward, and Cat seemingly being willing to cede the forefront just a little bit, to let him have that ascent, to also kind of be a really dangerous second option. Do you feel like that in some ways could potentially be beneficial here, just with the step forward?
Yeah, I'm not as much into that as a lot of people. I want Cat to be Cat, and so I think when you have good players, they all have to sacrifice. No one is doing this individually, and so I think if we say that, what our ultimate goal is to play at a championship level, that's going to require everyone to sacrifice and put the team first. And so we need our entire team to do that, not just one particular player. And if we do that, good things will come from it.